It's a beautiful fall day here on the homestead. And if you are new to the channel, I'm Bill and I'm building a homestead. Unfortunately today, even though it's so nice outside, we're gonna be working inside. So let's go inside and I'll show you what needs to be done. Okay, we're inside the cabin now. And right here's my utility closet. And as you see, there's nothing on the wall. This is where all my water lines and vent lines and stuff like that's gonna go. And that's the job at hand. First, I need to move all this stuff out. This is all my supplies and everything I need. So I can get to the vent line and get the vent line installed. And it's gonna go across the bottom a little ways, then up, and then out over that way. Right here's the main vent pipe. That's what we're going to be working on. This is the main water line coming into the cabin. Right here's a drain pipe. I was going to have a washer and dryer in this closet, but the cabin's just way too small for a washer and dryer. So I'm just stubbing this out right now, and who knows, maybe sometime in the future it'll get used, but at least it's in anyways. And then I have my two cold lines going to the bathroom and the kitchen, and the two hot lines going to the bathroom and kitchen. So let's work on this vent pipe. I drew a blank there for a second. First thing I need to do is mark this where I want to put the 90 in, because I want to run it up the wall right over in this area. So let's mark it, and then I can take it out. It's not glued in to the elbow that's down under the floor. So let's mark it, and then I can take it out, cut it, and glue it in. I think that's pretty good right like that. It gives me a little bit sticking up out of the floor to get this on, and then it's going to be a couple inches above so you can get in there and clean. So I know black on black's not the best, but that's what I got. Okay, let's pull this insulation out. And I can see it, so let's... Woo, that smells. It's marked right here. Let's go out and cut this. I have my PVC glue here. I'm not going to use the blue stuff. It's just a vent pipe. I didn't feel like buying it for a half dozen of these connections, so. And just like that, it's cut to fit. And man, it is starting to smell good in here. Whew! I can smell that sewage coming up through here. Man, I can feel the air coming in. And that just dripped on me. I'm using 1.5 inches. I think most people use 2-inch for vent pipes, but I'm using 1.5 inches. That's what I have. And it's called Charlotte pipe. It's the black pipe that you can buy at any box store. Oh yeah, that'll work nice. This is going to go on the top of the upright that I just showed you guys. And this is going to connect in about like this. And this is going to go over to the vent for the toilet. But I'm going to glue these up right now, instead of waiting and doing them one at a time. There's that. And I do have these marked. I know you can't see it, but I do have these marked, so I know exactly how they go together. Perfect. I guess the marks don't matter at the moment. Ooh. I have the holes drilled in those two. You can maybe see a black pipe sticking through there. That's just sitting there at the moment. And then I got a hole drilled right here. This one will be coming over to the toilet. And then I still have to drill a hole right up in there going to the outside. But let's get all this other hooked up first. Welcome back. It's a couple days later. So let's go out. I need to give the rabbits a little bit of water, so let's go and do that right now. Hi, bunnies. Hi, Lola. You're active this morning. Hey, Ringo. And hi, Babs. It's almost time to break out those electric water heaters I have. We've been getting down around the freezing mark at night the last several nights. There you go, bunnies. You got fresh water now. I'll check back later today. Speaking of the water heaters, there's something I need to do in preparation for that. I'm gonna put an outlet right over here. That way I can run an extension cord right through here over to the coop and plug in the water heaters. I have it coming up out of the floor, and it does a 90, then a 90. Goes all the way up there, then it does a 90 that direction into a T. And I can't tell how well you can see this, but there's a pipe that comes over this way. And it stops right there for the time being. That one's going to continue on and vent for the toilet. Just an added vent for the toilet. I think you can see the T a little bit better right here. And then it continues on and goes outside right there. I still need to fill in that area with some spray foam and stuff. But let's go outside and I'll show you what I got out there. This is what I have done out here. It's just coming through the wall right here. I still have to glue it into the elbow that's on the inside and cut it off to length. And then I'm going to have the vent go straight up this wall and straight up to the very ridge and just vent into the ridge up there. That is open to the outside up on the roof. So I'm just gonna have it vent right there. And then whenever I put the, soffit on here, it'll cover up the pipe except for this little piece that goes up the side right here. But for now, that can stay like that until I get the outlet done and a couple other things done that is a little bit higher priority at the moment. It's about time to dig up the potatoes and see if anything grew. A couple of the plants are totally dead. The rest are on their way. And the cabbage, most of them didn't do any good. Only that one really grew right there. This one tried to. The good thing, bunnies like cabbage leaves. What I need to do here in the cabin is I'm gonna run a line down from the breaker down through this 2x4 right here and then go out behind the refrigerator and then out through the wall somewhere in this general area. Let's get this done. We're burning daylight. Fits in there nice. So the wire will come in this way from the wall, go down here, turn 90 and go out through the wall. I still need to cut a piece to go through the wall, but I gotta figure out how long I need first. Plan on having it something like this. That gives me enough room to feed the wire through, and then it'll come down here and go out through the wall right here. And there's a stud right here, so it'll be right beside the stud. I'm gonna put it right through here. I measured and I cut my pipe. I'm gonna dry fit it now and confirm it fits correctly. So there's that. Let's go inside and see how it fits. And that looks good. It's right where I want it. So that's about where I want it. It fits perfect. It's out from the wall just a little bit so I can fit whatever wall covering I put on behind it. Figure we can sit here in the nice sun and glue this up. And of course I need to get the pliers to open that. This piece is dry enough. Let's get it installed. Uh-oh. That's not good. There, that's level. I got this first screw off centered a little bit, but oh well. It's slightly off now, but I don't think it's enough to worry about. Actually, I know it's not enough to worry about. I'm not gonna redo this whole thing. So it's just slightly off level. That's perfect. Got an airplane flying overhead. Let's go inside and get the inside all hooked up. I have it run through the wall right here, coming down, so let's fish it through here. If I can, this is such of a tight area back here. There it goes. So now I'm gonna try to get this glued on without messing everything up. Perfect. All right, this is exactly what I wanted to see. I need to pull about another inch to get it tight inside that box. Sounds like one of the rabbits is trying to get out over there. What's nice about this is this little piece comes out and you can run your cords down through here, or you can run your cords over here and change this so it opens this way. Either way, but I like it this way the best. Everything's done out here. Let's move inside. Okay, as much as I don't want to do this, I need to turn this off, then this will all be dead except what's coming in. And I just heard this kick on and is powering stuff. And it's gonna beep a few minutes. This is my ups for the computer upstairs. One thing I need to do is flip-flop these two. That way, when I use the generator in the wintertime, only the one bar is going to be used. And right now, it's the bathroom side over here that's is the live side, but I need it to be the other side of the cabin because that's where the heater is. So let's do that right now. What? Okay. Ooh, why is that still on? Well, this should be off, but good thing I checked. I'm gonna run out to the shed and turn the breaker off that feeds this whole panel. Okay, let's check all this again. Okay, it's all off now. I could have died. Good lesson right there. Always double check. So now I need to just flip-flop these two, or actually, I just need to move this one down one. So this is... Yeah, I need to flip-flop these two. Because in the wintertime, I don't care if the freezer outside gets turned off because it's cold outside. Okay, so it's this side that is hot all the time. So what I'm gonna do is actually feed this over and plug it in on this side. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Now I want to put another one on this one right here, because like I said, this one's always going to be hot. And this side is when I'm using the generator is not working. So right now I'm going to run everything off this side in this cabin. The lights and stuff I will put on these other ones on this other side, because the lights aren't nearly as important. I almost messed up. I almost cut this too short and would have had to have done a splice to get the ground over there. There's nothing left to do except turn the electric on and see if it works. That really bothers me. That one's always on. I wonder if I got a bad breaker or something. Because the breaker is off right now. Okay, this is off. Now it's on. Let's find something and plug it in outside and see what happens. Okay, we got power correct out here. I brought my shop vac out. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Will it make noise? Yes. And I got suction. Since this outside plug works, I'm gonna call it a wrap on this video. I still have some work to do on the vent and a lot more work to do inside and also under the cabin. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. Thanks everyone and have a good day.